everyone, and welcome to Healthy Cooking with Shayda. I'm your host, and this is where I teach you healthy plant-based meals that are salt, oil, and sugar-free. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please consider doing so right now, and make sure to hit that like button and make sure to comment. I love getting your comments and your feedbacks from you, and I will respond. So make sure you comment on the YouTube channel, and we'll go from there. So today I'm really excited about today's, and you see all these jars that are here. We are going to be making overnight oats. They're healthy, they're delicious, they're quick, they're easy, and you can customize it to however you want. There is no right or wrong. The only thing is you guys should be eating your oats, and you can put in whatever you like. So I'm going to go through and show you 5 different ways on how to do this, and if you'd like to change it up, absolutely go right ahead. And then I'll also be putting links in the show notes for you regarding these lids. I absolutely love these lids. They're plastic, but they don't get all that, you know, when you have all those other rings that come with this, they get what do you call it? They get all grungy and they get all dirty, and these are all nice and they fit well. And I'll put links to the mason jars as well. So why don't we get started, guys? All right, guys, so there is a basic formula to making these. And what I like is 1 cup of rolled oats and 1 cup of non-dairy plant-based milk. Now, the milk that I like to use is soy milk. Why? There's only 2 ingredients in here: water and organic soybeans. Unless you're making your own almond milk or any other milk, then by all means go ahead and use that. But for right now, for me personally, this is what I like, and I buy this from Trader Joe's. They're not expensive. It's the unsweetened non-dairy soy beverage. So this is what I like to use. Now, the rolled oats that I use, they're whole grain and they are gluten-free, and again, I buy this from Trader Joe's. So the base of our jars are all going to be the same. So it makes it really easy to follow. It's like, I don't remember if you got, well, I'm sure you remember, but even growing up, when I had cereal for breakfast, I never liked a lot of milk in my cereal. And that's the same thing here. So if you guys want to put in a little bit more milk, like, you know, a cup and a quarter, or maybe a cup and a half of milk, by all means. This is what I mean by you can customize this however you like. And yes, I'm spilling a little bit. I don't have one of those funnels, but life goes on, right? So it's not a big deal. I have more than enough kitchen gadgets for me to go buy another kitchen gadget of that. All right, so we've got our oats in. One thing that I always add to this is golden flax seeds. I like the golden flaxseed, and actually you can get any flaxseed you like, but make sure that it's ground. And I'm going to put it in olives, and it does make this a little bit more gelatinous, but that's okay because I want my omegas. So we are going to put in each one some ground flax. Now, if you guys want to put chia seeds in here, ground chia seeds, by all means, go ahead and do that. I'm allergic to chia seeds, so I can't have it. So I go ahead and put the flax. And I always grind up, like once a week, I'll grind up some flax seeds, and I have it in the fridge, so I can always have it ready to go. Make sure to mix this all in there, so that when you pour the milk in, it doesn't just stay in one spot, or, you know. All right. Now, what else we get? So that's going to be the base, and along with a cup of the milk. But I don't add this till the end after I've done putting in what I want to put in here. So the first one we're going to make a mixed berry oats. And I'm going to add some lemon zest to this one, which I've already gone ahead and zested. And that's going to be our first one. And I'm going to mix this in here as well. And then I'm going to add some mixed berries to it, which, you guys, I'm using all frozen, except for I am going to make an apple pie apple pie overnight oats, and I've got fresh apples here. So here's our berry blend, and I'm just going to pour, oh, whatever you want in there, I guess. But so we put that in there. And what else we're going to put in? Then we're going to be ready to put the milk in. And I'm going to put the milk in all of these at the very end. Now, the next one we're going to make is a zesty blueberry oats. And again, as you can see, you can customize this however you want. So I am going to put, again, the lemon zest in here. You know, lemon zest adds a lot of flavor to a lot of food. So make sure whenever you can, and especially in your salads, make sure to get that in there. We are going to add a little bit of cinnamon in this one. Probably a half a teaspoon, a quarter of a teaspoon, whatever you want. I met a lady once, and she was a total fanatic about cinnamon, and everything she had so much cinnamon on it that it was really crazy. I think it was a little overdone, but heck, she loved it. So who am I to say? And then we're going to add frozen blueberries. Now I get these from Trader Joe's again, and they're the organic wild blueberries. If you guys recall, we did a session with John Pierre on my show, and he talked about how wonderful these wild blueberries are and that we need to get them in. So that's what we're using today. Okay, so we got our blueberries in there, and that's it for that one. And then again, like I said, we're going to add the milk to it. The next one we're going to do is our apple pie oats, and we've got our flax in there. I've got my apple pie seasoning, and I'm probably going to put in, how much should I put in? Probably about a teaspoon. But if you want to put less, you certainly can. And I hate when they put these things on here. Let me get it off. There we go. So we'll put about a half a teaspoon in here. This is brand new, so it's full to the edge. All right, let's put that in there. We'll close the lid a little bit later. Make sure you guys, if you add your spices in here, make sure to mix it really, really well. Okay, next we are going to add some vanilla powder. Now the vanilla powder I get is Lafaza Organic Ground Madagascar Vanilla. I'll put a link to this in the show notes so you guys can get this. It is phenomenal. It is so, so good. It truly is one of my favorite. And we're going to put in about a quarter of a teaspoon in here. And make sure again to mix this so it gets, oh my God, I wish you guys were here. You can literally smell this vanilla. It smells so, so good. And we are going to put our apples in here. Now I've gone ahead and I took one apple and it's a gala, and I just chopped it up, and we're just going to put that in there. Now, in order for your apples not to oxidize and turn black, go ahead and add a little bit of lemon juice to it. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Okay, so that's that one. Next, we're going to make a chocolate cherry. Oh, because I love the combination of chocolate and cherries. So we are going to be putting in some cacao powder. Probably about a tablespoon. A good sized tablespoon. How's that? That's all we're going to put in there. Let me close the lid on this before I spill it everywhere, because I do have a habit of, God knows, spilling things. And then we're going to mix this really well. There we go. And then we are going to add frozen cherries to this. Okay. Then the next one we're going to make is a mango and cherry, because I absolutely love the flavor of the combination of the two. And we are going to put cherries in here. And then we are going to be adding some frozen mango. There we go. Now, you can certainly make all of this with fresh, but guess what, guys? I didn't have any. So that's what we're doing. And actually, I wanted to add orange zest to this chocolate one, and I completely forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it in now. And then I'm going to add some orange zest to this one as well and mix it right in. And I completely forgot, but that's okay, you know. You do what you got to do and you get it in there. So now it's time to go ahead and put our milk in there. So let's get that in. Now, how easy has it been so far, guys? It really is that simple, and it's really delicious, and you can make this ahead of time. You can get your kids involved and, you know, whatever the kids like and add in there. You can add nuts and seeds to this. I just typically don't eat a lot of nuts, but if you wanted to, you certainly can add it. At the end, when you're eating it, you can add some chopped walnuts in there. You can add some almonds in there. You can really do whatever you like. So let's add the milk. Hopefully I'm not going to spill it like yeah, there you go. Not bad. I spilled a little bit, but that's okay. And remember, guys, you don't have to use soy milk. You can use oat milk, almond milk, whatever milk you like. So this way, now we have breakfast for 5 days. Actually, this is going to be less than that because I give this to my mom as well. There we go. Just shy. Okay, let me open up another one. Okay. So now we got the milk in there. And if you guys wanted to, when you're ready to serve this, add fresh berries on top of these, by all means, you certainly can. And in fact, I encourage you to do it because it's delicious. Now, we're going to put the lids on. You can eat these right away, but I think it's best that they sit in the refrigerator for at least a few hours. But I typically have these the next day. And now what we're going to do with this, did you guys ever make martinis or not martinis? Is it martinis? I think so. That way you take it and you shake it over your shoulder. So that's what we're going to do with these. You're just going to shake it up. Make sure to get it all mixed really, 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 really well. So you can dance and shake and do, you know, if you want to be a double-fisted shaker, although I don't know that I can. Yeah, I better not. I'm not very good at that. And if you see that it's not mixing the way you want it to mix, you certainly can get your spoon in there and do it. But just make sure that the lids are really tightly closed. Okay, so all of these have been prepared, they're mixed, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the refrigerator for a few hours, and then we're going to come back and show you what they look like. So hang on tight because we'll be back. Okay, so our overnight groats, well, they weren't in there overnight, they were at least in there for 4 hours, but I want to come back and try 1 or 2 of them. I don't know if I want to sit here and try all of them, but so since red is my favorite color, I'm going to go with the red one. And this looks like it's the chocolate cherry one. And as you can see, the milk has all been absorbed by the oats. And oh, this looks yummy. You know what I wish was available and in season, and it's because right now it's not the season for it, is pomegranates. Because I tell you what, This with pomegranates, it would be the bomb. At least that's because I love pomegranates. All right, let's try this. It's chocolate cherry. Can't go wrong with chocolates and cherries. I'm sorry, but this is really good. And to me, this is more like a dessert right now because of the chocolate than it is for like breakfast. But oh my God, I am all over this one. So good. I hope you guys give this a try because it's really, really delicious. Well, that's it for our show today. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching another episode of Healthy Cooking with me, Shayda. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure to, if you like the video, to give us a like and make sure to comment. Thank you for watching another episode, and we'll be back soon with more episodes for you guys to watch. Thanks again. Bye.